Hey everybody, my name is Amber and this is my little pottery mold adventure. So today I decided to just kind of look around and kind of see which mold was kind of calling my name. And once I spotted this one, I knew it was what I wanted to do for today's mold. So I opened it up and started to get it all nice and clean. And I don't know if you spied those words, but it does say plain teapot. And this is the cutest little teapot shape ever. It's not too big, not too small, kind of perfect for like a one serving or maybe two if you're just enjoying a little bit of afternoon tea. So I got it all cleaned and then put my rubber band on it to keep all of my slip in there when I pour, and got it all ready to be turned into a teapot. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's perfect. I literally love it so much, and it really doesn't have any information of like what this mold is. Like, it doesn't have a brand name on it or anything like that, which is weird because most of them do. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to clean up that spout. This teapot was a little tricky for me just because it was a little hard to get everything nice and even as far as around the inside rim, and also getting that spout cleaned up and making sure that the hole for tea to come out of was large enough. So this isn't a mold that I've attempted before, so this is my first time with it, and it just, it didn't go 100% right. But you are really seeing my first real attempt. I do try another one that you're going to get to see later in the video, and it went a little bit better than this first time. But I did try to kind of smooth out the rim, but in the end, I decided to do like a little scallop detail around the opening, hoping that it would just kind of make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit less wonky, and just kind of add a little bit of character. So I added that little scallop detail all around the edge, just using the base of my little knife tool. And it was really cute. It was kind of like a fun and relaxing way to feel like I was putting my own touch on this mold. So thankfully I tried the lid and it fit just right, but the second one that I made fit so much better. So I'll show you guys that one in a minute, but here is the first one that you guys saw me make straight out of the kiln. So I started to decorate it right away using pencil to just kind of do like a sketchbook effect. I really wanted this to look like a sketchbook on a teapot. So I do a lot of watercolor journaling, and that's kind of my way of art journaling, is using watercolor and pencil, something super simple. But this is a lot of the times the way that my sketchbooks end up looking. So it was really fun to put that onto ceramic. I really want to use only 2 different colors and then possibly black for this project. So I think I'm going to go with this Pooh Bear color from Mako with Stroke and Coat, because it's kind of like a mustardy yellow, a little bit more of a fall color than spring, because even though I'm putting flowers on here, I want it to feel very Thanksgiving. So I think I'm gonna use this. And then I have 2 different colors of pink. I have this Pink-a-Dot and this Pink-a-Boo. And Pink-a-Boo is just slightly darker, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm gonna try to stick with just this palette for the whole teapot. So let's see how I do. is blue, the sun is high. Sitting here on my own, I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright. To me that's alright. I spend my days just dreaming about you. Well, now that's just what I will do. I'm telling you, the sky is blue, the sun is high. I'm sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright. You know, to me that's alright. You know, to me that's alright. So I have semi-finished 2 teapots now. So this one has a Bible verse on here, and I'm going to be putting one on the other side of this one as well. So this one says, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and that is Psalm 23. So I really love that, and I'm absolutely in love with this one. So I actually ended up putting some of this Mako elements on top of my dark blue, because I love to mix my glazes and do different things. So I'm really loving this one. This one, I don't know how I feel about these black lines. Like, they're okay. I don't love them, but I may love them when they come out of the kiln. I don't really know. So I do have some underglaze pencils, and basically it looks like a pencil, but it's underglaze. And so I think for this one, all of the pencil marks I'm going to cover in my underglaze pencil and see if it just kind of still looks like this. And it kind of looks like a sketchy teapot. Kind of like a sketchbook on a teapot. Because I really love this one. I got a little bit of glaze right there. But I love how this one turned out. The Bible verse I'm going to put on this one, I'm going to do, I will praise God's name in song and glorify him with thanksgiving. Psalm 69:30. There's also one that says, give thanks to the Lord for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 106:1. Or let them give thanks to the Lord for his unfailing love. Psalm 107:21. So I want to use one of those 3 on the other side. And I'm going to show you guys how I did it, because it was a really long process. I'm pretty sure that putting these words on this one took me 45 minutes. So it was a pretty long time for, just a couple of words, but it's totally worth it because I love how it looks. And it kind of reminds me of my watercolor art journal on a teapot. So I'm kind of obsessed. And I did do a blue lid on this one, and then did a little flower on top. I just love it so much, and I'm so scared to ruin it with the black lines. So we're gonna see if the underglaze pencil works, and then we're gonna choose a Bible verse and put it on the back of this one. Also, I did the scallops different. So this one has them on the bottom, kind of coming up, and this one has them going down. So I'm not really sure which one I like better, but I love these designs, and I think they're perfect for Thanksgiving breakfast. Kind of like the start of your day, but obviously you could use them all year long. So here I am putting the underglaze pencil marks on my regular pencil lines, because if you don't know, you cannot just use a regular pencil on your bisqueware. It will completely fire out in the kiln. So you do have to have an underglaze pencil if you want that pencil effect on your work. So that was really fun. And then here I am using my little stamp kit. I think I got this one at Michael's, I want to say. And I literally just put a really light layer of glaze onto the letter and then stamped it on. So I really liked it kind of like imperfect, just so that it kind of looked a little bit more like a typewriter kind of thing. So here it is, and I did dunk these in my clear crackle glaze just to give them a really finished and nice look. And here they are. Here's the big moment, fresh out of the kiln. Here's the blue one, which the lid to this one turned out so much cleaner and so much nicer. And oh my gosh, I'm absolutely in love with this. I want to try the underglaze pencil on a lot of other projects. And here is the yellow one, and sadly those words did not show up. The glaze that I used was way too light for one layer, and I should have chosen something like black. So I don't know, it was a little bit of a fail, but also a little bit of a win, because I think it's really beautiful. In the end, I loved those black lines on there. So I really love them both, and you're gonna have to let me know which one is your favorite look. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. It's almost time for Christmas. I'm getting so excited. I hope y'all are too. Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories.